My name is Katie Scott Andrews, and I'm presenting Parents' Perceptions, Support, and Knowledge about Motor Skills and Physical Activity. To begin, we know that children's and parents' physical activity levels and motor skills are low. Family-based interventions have found to be a potentially promising approach to increase physical activity. However, the components that make an effective family-based intervention are not known. Technology has been identified as a means to increase physical activity, and one component of technology is social media. Social media is a platform that contains user-generated data that consists of social networks, supports, connections, and/or social interactions. Social media is really a cost-effective way to increase user interactions, share information, provide social support, and access interventions, making it a potentially powerful tool to increase physical activity, motor skills, and overall health. However, there is limited research on family-based social media interventions. The purpose of this study was twofold. To examine agreement of parents' perception, support, and knowledge of motor skills and physical activity in their children, and then to gauge interest in a social media and physical activity intervention by examining the benefits, barriers, and motivators identified by parents. Participants from the study were recruited through the local community and summer camps. The inclusion criteria was just to be a parent or primary guardian of a child between the ages of 6 to 12 years old and residing in Michigan. Parents were recruited through a link that was either posted around the area or they received an email, and it was 42 questions that took approximately 15 minutes to complete. It was divided into 3 sections. The first part was demographics, the second part was beliefs about physical activity and motor skills, and the third part was social media use and interest in a program. This questionnaire was distributed through the online platform Qualtrics. To analyze the results, we did chi-squares to examine agreement of perceptions, knowledge, and support, and then open coding of the free response questions about social media use and interest in a program. Participants for this study included 250 primary caregivers, 86% were mothers. For our chi-squares, parents demonstrated agreement about perceptions about their children's physical activity levels. However, 82% of parents responded that their child is active, and 50% said their child needs to increase physical activity. Agreement also demonstrated support of physical activity and motor skills, but when looking at the chi-squares, 83% of parents provided physical activity opportunities every day, while only 54.5% of parents provide motor skill opportunities every day. Parents also demonstrated an agreement showing knowledge about physical activity and motor skills being associated, but when looking at this, 50% said they need to increase physical activity and 48% said they need to improve motor skills. Parents also demonstrated knowledge, as 88% acknowledged a difference between physical activity and motor skills, and 99.6% of parents responded motor skills support healthy development. Now turning to the results of the open coding. To start off, 85% of parents expressed high interest in a family-based social media program. The benefits that were identified of this type of program were really like spending time together and health. Those were the 2 main themes that arose. For barriers, the 2 main themes that arose were time and different environmental factors. And environmental factors could include like weather or things like where that person lives. Motivators for a family-based social media program included the main themes were incentives, fun, and social networks. Social media has become such a powerful tool in the last few years, and as we have seen throughout the COVID-19 outbreak, people across the world are turning to technology, including social media, to stay connected with friends and engage in different trades and different health behaviors. Now is the time to develop social media interventions for families that do not only aim to increase physical activity, but motor skills as well. Thank you so much for listening to my talk today.